For ACUsports.com, I'm Lance Fleming, joined by ACU men's basketball coach Joe Golding after the Wildcats lose here tonight to Kentucky in the first round of the Midwest Regional in Jacksonville, Florida. And Coach, we won't spend a lot of time on the game, but just some thoughts about what went on tonight.
Well, I mean, I think it's the obvious, the athleticism and the size. You know, we just couldn't get them off the glass. I mean, I think in the first half, 39 points, they had 36 were second chance points or in the paint and turnovers. You know, those are the two things we had to do to give ourselves a chance to win, take care of the basketball and rebound. The second half, we only turned it over twice, competed a little bit better on the glass, and were able to compete a little bit better. So, you know, that was the deal. You know, I think is just the paint and around the rim, and then we had to make some adjustments and go in there and try to get the ball out, and they would you know, hit some big shots for them. And I thought we did a pretty good job on 14 on the perimeter, but 3 hit some really big shots.
You really couldn't do much about their athleticism, and then when you collapsed on them, they were able to hit some 3-point shots tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, then they got us on the backside a lot on the glass. I mean, they got us on the front side too, but the backside they really got us really well. So give them credit, man. They got a chance to win a national championship. You know, it's a really good team. They're very well coached. They got really good players, and when that happens, when you're well coached, when you got a lot of talent, you got a chance to win a lot of games. So we're rooting for them. Hope they continue to win games and
until they play your buddy.
Yeah, that's right, man. I'm rooting for 2 teams now, man. I'm rooting for Texas Tech and Kentucky, man. So those are my 2 teams, man, down the stretch right here. So I'm rooting for them both. But I thought Coach Cal was very gracious. He was great before the game, man. And so what an honor, man. You know, I mean, think about it for a second, Lance, where this program's been to where we in the transition Division I. I mean, Abilene Christian just played the University of Kentucky in March Madness. And so one day people will forget about the score and they'll remember the game. Describe
these 2 or 3 days that we spent here. You know, it started, Tuesday and yesterday being here for the practice and in front of everyone and just the entire experience.
Oh, it was unbelievable, man. It's something these guys will never forget the rest of their life. I mean, it's hard to get here. It's not easy. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of behind the scenes. People have no idea what goes on. You know, this is a 6-month journey to get to this point, and so we're going to take a lot of pride in that, man. We're going to celebrate these guys like crazy, man. I have no problem saying I think it's the best season in ACU history. You know, we won 27 games, we matched the total, and we just played University of Kentucky on national television.
Kind of hard to top that
in March Madness. So, you know, an incredible journey going from worst program, maybe one of the worst programs in Division I basketball, to on the big stage with the University of Kentucky was incredible. And do we want to play better? Absolutely, man. But it wasn't our kids not trying. Our kids played hard. Yeah. They tried, man. We ran some good stuff, got some good looks. They didn't go in. And the problem is when you don't get good looks and then you do get one, the rim looks about that big, you know, and then the length and athleticism just hurt us a little, you know, obviously. So, but I'm proud of our guys, man. We're going to celebrate these guys. They deserve it. It starts with our 3 seniors. You know, these guys ought to be celebrated the rest of their lives here at Abilene Christian, and then we're going to celebrate the team as well. It was an incredible journey, an incredible run, and something I'll never forget the rest of my life.
You got a little emotional in the post-game locker room talking about those 3 guys. I won't make you go through it again right here, but just what they've meant, not just to you, but to this program and this team.
Yeah, I'm going to be emotional probably for the next month or 2 until they graduate, and I'll be emotional when they walk the stage. You know, they changed the university. Think about it. Yeah. They changed Abilene Christian. Yeah. And that's hard to do. We've had a bunch of people come through Abilene Christian that have done amazing things. We've got great professors. We've had great students. We've got great alumni. We've got incredible faculty. We've got a ton of ambassadors that have done amazing things. These 3 do, I mean, in this team, they just changed Abilene Christian University, you know, for the rest of its life. The university is on a different platform now because of this basketball team, and so we're going to take a lot of pride in that. We're going to celebrate those guys for that, and I'm going to celebrate it, you know. And yeah, I got emotional. It's different, you know. At the first of this journey, we always knew when the last game was, you know, and it was always, you know. And then senior night, you know, this year was really emotional, celebrating those 3, and then the incredible run in Katy. And then just getting a chance to thank them tonight. I thanked them for taking me on this journey. Yeah. They've taken me on an incredible journey that I'll never forget again, like I said, the rest of my life. And I owe them the world, man. I owe those 3 everything, man. They've been incredible leaders. They've been incredible ambassadors of Abilene Christian. They do things the right way. And I'm just extremely proud to be their head coach.
Well, you've changed it a little bit yourself.
Well, yeah. Again, whatever. You know, I mean, I did my job. You know, my job, they hired me as a head coach at Abilene Christian. My job was to get ACU in the NCAA Tournament, and we did that. You know, and that's something I'll take a lot of pride in. They'll never take that away from these guys being the first, and they're never going to take it away from me. I take a lot of pride in being an ex-player and now the first coach to take Abilene Christian in the NCAA Tournament. So I'll take a lot of pride for that, and now we got to see if we can get back.
The Wildcats finished this one 27-7. 27-7. It's not bad.
Crazy ride, man. It was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. For the last time this season, for ACUsports.com and Joe Golding, I'm Lance Fleming.